Well, to the full Monty. Yeah, I thought it was about time the old Trinitron got some oh bloody hell, you're not even going to see it. For fuck's sake. Mind you, most games have got a shitty background anyway. Yeah. Maybe loading the SD to IEC ding dong will help the situation, who knows, mate. Does somewhat. If we have more light on the situation, how's that doing, mate? Well, we're not getting the light from the window reflected in there. Perhaps we shouldn't do low light settings. Anyway. And what game should we honour in this terrible video quality? This is probably 360p of the 480p that the camera is recording at the wrong frame rate that's being used. This is a terrible idea. Scrolling platformers. And of course, this has got the version of Flimbo's Quest that doesn't work in here. Now, it's on 2 discs anyway, so that's never going to work. Yeah, I've done all of these. Toki will never work on the SD to IEC. And I think, to be honest, you should really try and get it on cartridge. I've never actually searched for that on cartridge on eBay. Never ever. Yeah, so there's nothing actually here. So maybe we're going the old AB stuff. Repeat AB. Yeah, that was a thing on those, you know, those old CD players. Okay. So every time I create a new directory on this thing, all the other directories change position. That's what kind of gets me. Yeah, could play a bit more of that. What is this? What happened to the A to Z stuff then? They must be in A. They are actually. So what's in Z, Z, Z? There's a lot of Z's. You'd think I'd like that KZZ, KJ, but I don't think he's a very good programmer. I mean, he does the bare minimum to, like, you know. Get paid, in case you're wondering what I was thinking. Yeah, Power Play Hockey will never work. Oh, these are my actual program. Ah, no, those are the rubbish programs, not just the rubbish program. I think I've done Catechist. I've done Karate Champ. I think it didn't work. Yeah, Footy Games is a directory. I don't think I found a version of Fight Night that works properly, if at all, actually. Yeah, Milk Race is a Mastertronic racing game, so yeah, we must be in alphabetical order sort. I hope it's coming out nice on the camera. Go. You don't need to see what colour massive mugs I use. I mean, I've got jeans on. And the t-shirt I've got is not the thinnest one in the world. It's not particularly 70s style thick with collars or anything. I don't like t-shirts with collars. And a pocket for your fag packets. Don't like that. Now I know what I'm going to think of this game. I'd rather be playing summer games too. So save up the money you're going to waste on probably 3 or 4 out of the other, you know, the other Mastertronic games. 5 of which in total would cost the same as summer games too. You don't need ominous music while I'm saying that. Yeah, we've been playing micro deal games, so would I redefine the keys? No, because well, actually I wonder how much it would cost to buy a knackered C64, you know, one that doesn't power on. Quite difficult, because most sellers say, I couldn't tune it into my LCD tuner. Yeah mate, that don't mean nothing unless you say to me either oh, my VCS works on it, my PC engine works on it, or I've never been able to tune in anything like a VCS, a C64, whatever. Anyway, they're so expensive. You would spend like 10 quid buying a SCART cable for something like a particularly hard to find console, which Zypho would like. Fucking, that's like the smallest font ever. I'm going to need my actual reading glasses. You know what? I can't fucking read that. I don't know what the controls are. Alright, so you just... alright, so it's not like Summer Games 2 cycling event. So it's literally milk race, as in you race into the milk bottles. Do I need to get them milk bottles? Yeah, energy. Alright, so if you touch the grass, you've got such a crap bicycle that you fall over. I don't really see what that's got to do with anything. How am I supposed to stop them hitting me? Oh, hang on, maybe I've got to change gears, because it says gear. Get up then, you little dick. How do I change gear? No, I'm just trying to change gear, mate. That's a bit weird. To change gear, you've got to hold fire. And, what happened there? Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't run out of energy. No, what the... Fucking 6 gears. Who has... Ah, come on. 3 gears would have been enough. Not like Pit Stop 2 has like... you know, 5 gears to change through. Why is game over? I don't get why game is over. I'm going faster than some people there, and I'm not running out of energy. Listen, you're not worthy of the Trinitron life left in it. I've got a better idea what to play. Found 4 C64 cartridges, somewhere else, not in this room. And 2 of them are International Soccer. One of them is Star Ranger. And the other 2 are Simon's Basic. So it seems like quite a popular thing, that Simon's Basic. Seems to turn up with loads of bundles. I never would have bought Simon's Basic. It's like, can you write games with it? No. Yeah. See you later, mate. That's my attitude. So, it's come to this. 9 minutes 41 seconds now. And we're going to be playing, well, if I can find a bloody thing. Oh, for fuck's sake, Right, first, let's hope it's not nostalgia. Right, remember, at least they know what they're doing. I don't know what that means. What's the Z business? I know which one is the one I'm supposed to, you know what, it's a bit of a nightmare now. I don't know if I was in alphabetical sort, wasn't I? Yeah, here we go. So we have to find G and G. Why am I not seeing G and G? Here they are. Right, okay, so they're in the wrong order. That's why I copied them. Upside down, innit? Felix? What's Felix doing in here? Right, okay, let's try that again. Yeah, I was right. See, if you can't see the sizes of the files on the disk image, it's very difficult to tell which one you click on. In this case. Right, Ghosts and Goblins is quite a large game. Yes, I have played it. It was during a thunderstorm of all things. Or a hailstorm. And seeing as it's Cyprus weather, we're going to be playing that and the other game I was playing in the Andor thunderstorm, hailstorm business. No, I only got one filter left. Actually, I've got to be careful with the tobacco. Music. Notice how it's different to the music on Druid 1 and equally as nice. Unlike the case with Warlock, which is terrible, that's Druid 3. To the uninitiated or millennial und millennial. Yeah, I know you all skip past this bit anyway, but this is the best bit of the show, isn't it? What fucking show? You and your shit camera. Yeah, well, this is Border Patrol. Right, I'm sure you've all stopped the fast forwarding now, but you missed a very interesting conversation. Oh well. Actually, it's quite bright on the screen, so you can't actually tell, you know, what the Sony looks like there. Well, actually, mustn't forget there's a Rubik's snake on eBay I wanted to buy. It's the same colour as the one I had. and then I swapped it for this electronic game which had like a breakout thing and Space Invaders built into it. Not really the same without the flashing lines. Someone should write a program, right? You get you load in I don't know, say a koala pad thingy or whatever, art studio, you know, picture, and you select what kind of border rasters you want to do. So multicolour, couple of colours, and then which two colours you want, or the you know, the white stripes on the black background, stuff like that, and then it will just display it. Maybe it could even play the sample sound of you know, someone pressing play on the cassette, and then the hum of the data set as it's playing a tape. You don't half chat a lot of bollocks, mad Commodore. Well, at least I don't talk like you, mate. Right, see, really we're going to have all trainers on. Although no, actually, because I don't know if it's actually more difficult in the new one. Right, we have to choose Lance because that is the first one you get. Never lose the chosen one, definitely not. 1 to 4, so it's only 4 levels. We'll have yes for that. Me and my mate named after a computer in some classic sci-fi show, and it's not HAL, because that was not a show, that was a film. I'm indulging in the music. I actually like this music and the music in the game, and the high score music especially. I like that, even though it's kind of like a zombie film with, like, you know, some happy music, as you know, the end of the battle's over and all your friends are dead on the floor and you only survived because you nicked you know, a full coat of armour from a museum with a big sword cutting through the old yeah, let's see a zombie get me. However, this is millennial quality suit of armour because the zombies get through it. However, it feels in The Walking Dead, of all the new characters, they really should have had that. So you spend most of your time playing this game in your underpants. Cue video clip of Make Love Not Warcraft from South Park. Oh, come on, real tough game. Super smooth though. Graphics are absolutely fine for the time. They're brilliant for the time. They're even brilliant for the time of Ghouls and Ghosts shitfest. In fact, they're up to, like, you know, just about every other version. Oh, bloody hell. There's nothing wrong with these graphics at all, as far as I can tell. So, it'll be interesting to see what I think of, you know, the graphics in the new version we're going to play after this. Oh, you didn't know that's what we're doing? Oh well. Oh, come on. Respawning bullshit. Just get on their side, didn't it? Real tough game. And you should never play this game with cheats, because you'd never be able to play it in the arcade with cheats, so you just have to accept. Oh man, I want to jump over that thing because I don't want to pick it up. That was lucky. I don't know what them pots are. Picking up. Ah, it's real tough actually. This game takes no prisoners at all. I'm not even joking. Oh no! So that's where the jumping back when you get hit by the enemy's bullshit comes from in Ninja Gaiden. They copied this game. Perhaps we could get a clip from, you know, The Walking Dead or something, where they've had the opposite of a victory, either with another group, and there's loads of their people dead or something. Maybe this is the one with the skinwalkers. You know, the people who wore the skins and the heads, well, the head skin. Ah, don't fuck, that sounds rude. But this music's brilliant. So, you know, back then, I didn't think there was anything wrong with Ghosts and Goblins. And if Nemesis was done to that standard, but you only had the first 4 levels or whatever, or any 4 levels, I won't be fucking complaining. I won't be saying, oh, I wish they put the extra levels in, but it was rubbish, so it could fit in your memory. So there is that, because it's not a multi-load game. And a console quality game on the C64 has to fit in the memory. Now of course, by the time this loads, this directory, let alone the actual bloody thing, I won't mind watching some Carry On films, but the projector and the PC is going to heat up this room really a lot. And I know we've got a hot day tomorrow as well, so, you know. Now one of these don't work, I can't remember which one doesn't work. One of them is meant for the cartridge. I think one of them's an easy flash release. Right, IFL's not going to work, so we have to try the other one. So because it's nostalgia, it's, you know, there is going to be problems with the SD to IC. You're going to have to specifically go and find a version that another group has either sorted out or they've come to their senses and fixed it. So we're off to a bad start. We're stuffed. Oh, right, because it's the later years. Maybe it's actually detecting the SD to IEC and turning off the fast loader. They don't always do it. Sometimes it says SD to IEC found and then it don't work. So although the image is improved, the original image, there wasn't that much wrong with it, but it is an improvement. So the thing that stands out most is lack of turquoise on the geezer there. Now there are differences in every square, I can imagine that. He's even anti-alazed around the moon at the top, so you've got different colours around the edge there. So, you know, it is an improvement. I don't know if there's any trainer options on it. That's another reason why I didn't play the other one with trainer options. My cat's just heard the web box packing. What's the matter, buddy? This is a web box, this is telephone. Wow, he was fast asleep and his brain is tuned to web box. You know what web box is? That's forgetting the fact that what I'm going to say next is not a savoury thing. Web box is like a McFlurry for like a 10-year-old or an 8-year-old. It's not necessarily a burger. Every kid likes McFlurry. What kid doesn't like ice cream? It looks like everything is on there, and there's nothing about fast loader. So when I was playing this later on, much later on, like a week later, it turned out the keyboard I was using had a slight issue which was making the game more difficult to play, mostly the jumps. So I didn't notice if I could select the original Chris Butler music all the way through the game. See, they don't mention Mark Cooksey at all. They mention Chris Butler for the coding though. Because this is a Mark Cooksey tune. It's a classic Mark Cooksey tune. Alright, so it's specifically their program. Right, okay, I understand. Can you have SFX and the music? Our original Chris Butler and Mark Cooksey, there we go. How do I change that? Is that space? Alright, there we go, good. Nice and intuitive. So if I have SFX on, I want music on, so we'll have SFX off. Right, so straight away this is a multi-load. So you're losing something because it is a multi-load. That is a design decision. So what you've got is an analog synthesizer trying to imitate a completely different type of sound generation device that only has square waves. But these chips have they have white noise, not pink noise as the noise thing. Let me concentrate a second. I have to go back to the video and compare the actual video. Actually, right, okay. We've got our mojo on for that. I have to get up there now. Ah, god damn it. See, I don't get enough time going up and down the ladders to see if that's more finicky. Maybe there's a bit more of a delay before the zombies come up. Oh, yeah, see, I don't know. So there are differences, like the skeleton is not like a single colour, you know, bitmap resolution, fat pixel resolution sprite, which is what Bruce Lee does. Yeah, so he couldn't be bothered to like change, I'm talking Chris Butler here, change it to a high res sprite. Anyway. Right, fire off your ding dong. See, I'm losing time there, that's the problem. Well, a shield won't get me a coat of armour. Now, if you want to fix the gameplay on this game for a home user, and not arcade difficulty, and arcade games are always too difficult. Well, the thing that the demon fires and the actual demon itself, it looks better. I don't know if that's too high res sprite overlays, something like that. And the red crows look a bit less pixelated, so you can definitely see enhancements. The background looks kind of the same. Ah, no! So it's different. I consider this a different game. It's different in so many ways. The musical experience is completely different. And because I had this game back then, I'll always be biased as far as music goes. There's no technical compare this with that. I don't think it sounds exactly like the arcade, so that would be one reason to do it. It's a bit like a Roland Pro Mars, is slightly broken. Trying to do the Ghosts and Goblins FM based sound chip style sounds. That's a matter of opinion. I don't personally like it, however it is a difference, so that's difference number one. The game is multi-load, so you know, that's a complete game changer. So at least it comes straight back to this. Let's have it with SFX on. I can't be bothered to time it in seconds, that's being a bit, you know, a bit over the top. So considering the fast loader is turned off, that's not too bad actually. So I can see slight differences in the background graphics too, and the sprites too. I couldn't tell you exactly what it is, but they do seem less blocky the way they've been designed. So it's quite interesting actually. I didn't select an option for so I might come back to this one day and compare like how different levels play with trainer options on, just to test it out. But I'm going to be playing a bit of Pitfall 2 now. Not Pitfall 2, Pit Stop 2. I probably said Pitfall 2 before. Right, so it's kind of annoying, the condition of this TV that was damaged in post to me, and the fact that it's not the correct colour combination. This is sort of like beige and white, although it's kind of yellowed a bit, whereas the one I had was you know, dark grey around the bezel and sort of like a gunmetal grey, like you know, the Goldfinger Bond Aston Martin DB5 sort of colour around the rest of it, and black on the very bottom level where all the switches are. Yeah, I would really like one of those coloured versions of this TV again, I have to say. So now I'm hoping that actually, no, it's in the B directory, isn't it, where we had the racing games? Yeah, it'd definitely be in there. What's all the noise going on out there? You know your house has gone down in value when there's cunts bouncing a football near your audible range, I suppose. We go there. Now where it's in the ZZZ bullshit, I think. No. Where's that directory gone then? Oh, bloody hell. I'm sure it was in here. I have to do alphabetical sort. Yeah, there it is. I think the racing games were in there. B! Somewhere. But then ZZZ, I remember seeing that directory. There we go, yeah. Great. It's not in there. It's definitely a Formula 1 game. See, the problem is I've copied like loads of like games and then not put them in the directories because I've already got them. I know because I've already done a review on certain games when I'm going through GameBase. So unless it's in like an easy to see sort of like, you know, second level directory, I'm not going lower than that. It's a huge directory. And some games I doubled up on a disc because I couldn't be bothered to mess about with Discmaster. Now, let's just try it in the US Gold directory. The US Gold directory, for someone who grew up in the UK, is a very difficult one to do. It includes all sorts of different publishers. You know. Yeah, just checking there's no racing directory or anything weird in here. That bollocks. Where's bloody Pit Stop 2? You git. See, it's not in this directory. So unless we've got an EPYX directory, I'm not pronouncing it anymore. You just get upset at the way I'm pronouncing it. I have to do an alphabetical sort to be sure. No. So that's a problem. Not only have I not put it in the US Gold directory, I can't bloody find where I've put it in the actual thing. So I've done alphabetical sort, and then after Zeppelin we've got High Tech, Anirog. Alright, let's make sure there isn't a US Gold D81 or something. I really need to clean up this directory. Yeah, that's not good, is it? What's that one with the US Gold tapes? Yeah, you idiot, putting them in capital letters. Well, I could play Lord of the West, but that's for me. Here we go, here they are. Here we go! Just looking at the other stuff on there. I'm supposed to be in alphabetical sort mode. So yes, Pit Stop 2. Many an hour that I've forgotten. In fact, every single one of them. I have the vaguest memory of looking at this on the screen, like really close, and it would have been my old Triumph TV, which has a screen as shit as the one on the 1701 and 1702 monitors, on the Commodore monitors. Very similar, except I got a better picture out of the try. Anyway, there was no banding on the colours or anything weird like that. And I was like looking at it and thinking, oh yeah, you have to sit really close to get the full effect, because the screen's not full screen. It's kind of about it. But I did play this game a lot, I know I did, because I honed my handling skills. There is a real trick to actually how you play this game as far as cornering goes. And it's a trick that holds true right up to Lotus 3 on the Amiga. That's really where I lost interest after that in Amiga racing games. I'm fine with that. I'm sure I'll work out the keys. I think it actually tells you them. Yeah, see, I don't think I was playing Pit Stop 2 hardly ever. Probably in you know, the summer of 85, between 85 and 86, that 12-month period when I got my Sony Trinitron. I can't remember if I had that before I got an ST or I got them both at the same time, but I think I had the Sony already, but not for very long. That may have been a birthday present. Actually, you have to consider that. I'll ask my dad. I think he remembers buying that TV because it was quite expensive. It was £200, which is the same price as the Commodore 1701 monitor, so therefore it's not expensive at all. And I paid the extra 20 quid to have teletext on there, because teletext was really useful. And don't let anyone tell you any different. It means they don't know what they're talking about. Let's have a normal game, because last time I had trainer options on. I don't think you can change the track, but I don't think you can make the other things any easier. See, might one day do a Grand Circuit, but we ain't got the battery life for that. I'm going to try Watkins Glen. Let's see what the old backgrounds look like. Ah, the classic graphics right there. I'm going to sit closer. I hope these CRT glasses can handle the truth. I really hope this no, this ain't coming out good at all. It's going to get even worse now. No, and the battery warning's just started. Ah, the summer holidays feeling of carefree as Iris. So it's quite a way ahead. So all the ingredients are there with this game. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be showing you how to do the cornering. For some reason I thought there was low and high gears on this, like pole position, but there isn't. So that's one thing they you know, they save you the hassle of dealing with. I'm sure they would have put it in. See, I'm not even close to where he is. I'm actually doing really bad at this game. So the trick is to look ahead and turn in before. Oh, hang on, yeah. Because the earlier you turn in, the less it flings you out to the opposite side. Centripetal force. You can go and look that up on Wiki, Wallification, whatever that website is called. This is really a two-player game, but you'd still play it as a one-player game because It's not like when the computer wins, you don't get to play the rest of the game. And there are other cars on the track, that's the thing. So it's not just a racing game where two players have to beat each other. There are other cars on there as well. See, if you try to change lanes and you push back to brake, there's no auto braking, there's no retardation or engine braking or anything like that. It's not a walkthrough, playthrough or anything like that. Just me being grateful that I actually have this great CRT TV. It's brilliant. Although I won't play it with these particular settings. This is for your benefit. So I suppose we're going to call this episode in honour of the mighty Sony Trinitron KV14 with teletext and SCART RGB. That costs the same price as, I don't think we can get all that in the title. Maybe we do the ... business and have it in the description, who knows. Camera warning is going. So I'm on lap 2 and I've got quite a bit of fuel, but I think we've only done less than 1.5 laps. However, I've got 2/3 fuel, so it should be okay. So on Rookie, it's really about managing the tyres. Now, if you're having a 2-player game, you should put it on Pro, because then it'd just be so much fun. I wish I could remember actually playing this 2 players with a specific friend. Any specific details, I can't. But then he's a healthier bastard than me, and he can't remember them either. In fact, I remember more than he does, and I'm worried about how much I've forgotten. So I have to go on this side, getting glare on the old glass Arunios. Yeah, it's really important to see the image like quite close on, you know, if you get a 14-inch portable, just to get the effect. I'm almost within reading glasses range, not CRT glasses. I think my eyeballs are about 2. I'd have to play this on the 1702 actually. I might do that a bit later, off camera. No, actually that would have to be on camera. Battery takes over 2 hours to charge and you get about 1.5 hours if you're lucky. If the battery's cold when you use it, you get a little bit more. But it's a hot battery situation, as Martin Brundle never said during a Formula 1 commentary. But I may have said it at other time. Off camera, off microphone. So, although I'm not losing in any way, I'm not really gaining on him, because hang on, I think if you press fire you go like turbo speed. Ah, bollocks, I just remembered that. Ah, fuck. I can't even remember how to play the game. Yeah, that's it. Your maximum speed, should you choose to accept it, is higher than the speed he goes. Ah, damn it, it's a wasted video. I'll play it later and enjoy it more in it. It's a brilliant game. You just have to play it on easy. So, same as international soccer. Got 9 levels, keep it to 1, 2 or 3. And with this game you keep it to the first out of the 3 difficulty levels. And try not to blow up your tyres in it, which is always good. Yeah, I think one day I'm going to do the 1702 and the full Grand Prix. Yeah, we do that. It's going to be really boring for you lot though. Ah well. So he hasn't stopped for fuel, he's actually won. And you can tell that because his time's no longer ticking up. Time is relative now for each of us. Einstein was correct. about that. Not the space-time bullshit. That's wrong. I can't be bothered to explain it to these. Why should these people benefit from me working that out? Where Einstein went wrong. I beat everyone else. That's bloody amazing under millennial everyone gets a prize bullshit.